Hey guys, so with ticketing coming up, I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys some tips and just things to know before ticketing. And disclaimer, this is specifically about US ticketing and ticketing on Ticketmaster. I have experience with Interpark, but I really won't talk much about that. The one thing you want is to have an Army membership. Depending on which area you want to see the shows, depends on which membership you should get. So there's US, Japan, and Global. It's not specified whether everyone will have access to each show, and how Hobie's went was the US people had to have US membership. So I'm just going off of that. Don't know if that's the case, but make sure you have your membership. If you don't have your membership, you can't enter the pre-sale. Make sure that you have an account with the ticketing site that you will be using. Make sure all the information you can put in is already in, because you don't want to be spending time doing that. What I do is I have all my information just typed out on a note and ready to be copy and pasted. Birthday, name, all your credit card information, and specifically your Army membership number. Your Army membership number will be your code this time around, unless they go back to doing a raffle, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So your Army membership will be your code. Before you ticket, study the information about ticketing. Know how it works, know how the site works. Maybe you want to practice. I practiced before specifically for Interpark because that stuff is hard. So make sure you practice a little bit, like get familiar with the site. Also, make sure that you look at the seating map, know where you want to sit and know how much you want to spend, because you don't want to take time away from looking for tickets for deciding where you want to be. You want to know where you want to be when you're going into the ticketing area. Ticketmaster in particular, show up to the site around 30 minutes before the ticketing starts. Make sure you're logged in. Make sure your Wi-Fi is good and working. Getting a low queue number solely based on luck, but getting a ticket is based off of luck and strategy, and also just perseverance. As long as you don't quit, like you'll be in the venue. Like, trust me when I say this, there are always tickets. People are gonna say, oh, but the amount of armies increased. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. There's just always seats and always tickets, and it's just a matter of like not giving up on trying to get in. This is like a huge stadium tour, so there will be a bunch of tickets that are available. Whether it's people selling them, someone has an emergency, Ticketmaster holding some back and then releasing them the week before, which happens. So keep in mind that there will most likely be dynamic pricing. I hate saying that, but it is true. If you start seeing prices look insane, like they're not prices that were advertised, they are most likely dynamic. Hey guys, it's Editing Maya here, and I realized I didn't give an instructional about how to use Ticketmaster, so I'll do it very quickly. Basically, you want to get onto the site 30 minutes before ticketing starts. And you also want to make sure you're logged in. Once that's all done, you'll be sitting on the page, and at about 10 minutes, it's going to prompt you to join the waitlist. And if it doesn't, just refresh your page and press join waitlist. Once that's done, you'll wait until the time runs out. When this happens, you can either refresh your page. Some people choose to do this, or it will refresh itself. You can do this too. I've had luck with both and not good luck with both, so I feel like it truly doesn't matter what you decide to do. Then after that, it's going to put you into a queue. Once you're in the queue, you'll know your queue number, and then you just wait it out until your time comes and you're down to 0, and it lets you into the ticketing area. Once you're in the ticketing area, it's going to have a pop-up that asks you to put in your pre-sale code. Type in your pre-sale code, and then everything will be unlocked so you can get any ticket you want. And that's when ticketing begins. If you go into the ticketing area and there are no seats left, do not panic, wait. What I do is I hover and I just wait to see tickets pop up. It happens all the time. Just because everything is sold out, or it looks sold out, does not mean it actually is. And there'll be seats popping up sporadically, whether it's Ticketmaster releasing them or people just releasing them from their cart, but it happens all the time. And let me just tell you, I got a barricade seat for Mott's. Yes, RIP Mods. I got a barricade seat that way. So you just never know what's going to happen. Do not close your chances off by just saying, oh, it's sold out, and leaving. Resale is an option, though it's not a great option. You want to see the boys, so I feel like it's just inevitable that you will have to buy resale sometimes. Truly, if you can buy during pre-sale, that's obviously the best. I've been barricade and I've been in the nosebleeds. It doesn't matter where you sit for a BTS concert, it is the best experience ever. So don't be discouraged if on some of the days that you want to go, you end up not getting the seat you wanted, or you just don't get the seat you want. I feel like you will be so excited just to be there. Once you're actually there, like, it's not gonna matter. Like, so, like, you don't know how this is all gonna go down for you, because for Jin, I ended up going for free the first day because someone just had an extra ticket and they couldn't go, so they were giving it away on Twitter. I ended up seeing it and I ended up going, because originally I was only gonna go one day, but I ended up getting a nosebleed seat for free, and I can't complain about that. It was so much fun. And then for day 2, I did get tickets during the pre-sale, but during the pre-sale I accidentally paid for dynamic price tickets because I didn't realize how much more money it was than what it should have been. I feel like it's just inevitable that you will have to buy resale sometimes. And personally, I've done it through Facebook group chats for the specific tours and through StubHub. StubHub is an actual site. Yes, there could be fakes on it, but I've had so much success on that site with real tickets and getting them quickly, and also getting VIP through them, that I do trust StubHub. They also have a guarantee that they'll give you a ticket if your ticket's fake. So there's that. Yes, scammers could be on Facebook group chats, but I feel like real armies, there are a lot on there. So I have gotten tickets through real armies on there. Just be careful, use your better judgment. If something doesn't feel right, don't buy it. Like, that's my thing. If someone's pushy, if the picture seems a little edited and they're also just not giving enough proof, or it's just something's off about it, don't buy it. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing all that money that you can just spend on a different ticket that you find. So truly trust your instincts with that. This is for US only. I can't speak on anywhere else, but VIP benefits. I've been asked this so many times. Oh, will I get VIP benefits if I didn't purchase the original ticket? Now I got it confirmed when I went to Hobie, and I got this basically confirmed when I went to twice in 2023 because it happened there. But as long as you have your ticket information, which you should if you're going to a concert, you should be fine. You don't have to be the original purchaser. You don't have to have a copy of the original purchaser's ID or credit card. You just have to make sure that your ticket originally had VIP. Because if it didn't, they can't help you. But if it originally had VIP when it was bought and sold, you will be fine. You'll get the VIP. I think they do this because if they didn't do it, sound checks would be completely empty. No one would be there. So I feel like they kind of had to do it. If anyone has any other questions though, like, feel free to ask me. I could do a Q&A video. I can do a part 2 of this. I feel like there's so much information to go over, so it's really hard to do this in like one concise video. Also, I know this could be confusing for people who have never done it, so please let me know